Hello, my fellow chipmunks. This is Chipmunk Speaks TM, aka Alora Gonzalez, and today I would like to introduce you to another wacky disorder. Why should you listen to me? I'm glad you asked. I have my bachelor's in psychology and am getting my master's in social work. On to the audio. Have you ever felt like you were no longer alive, like you were the walking dead? This next audio might enlighten you. Cotard syndrome, also known as Cotard's delusion or walking corpse syndrome, is a rare and intriguing mental disorder in which individuals hold the delusional belief that they are dead, do not exist, or have lost their organs or blood. First described in 1880 by French neurologist Jules Cotard, this condition challenges our understanding of consciousness, self-perception, and the mind's ability to construct reality. Though extremely uncommon, Cotard syndrome provides valuable insight into the intersection of neurology, psychiatry, and philosophy. Jules Cotard first reported the syndrome in a lecture titled The Delirium of Negation, in which he described a patient who believed she had no brain, no nerves, no chest, no stomach, and therefore did not eat. She ultimately died of starvation. Cotard considered this a form of depression marked by nihilistic delusions, the belief in the non-existence of the self or the world. Over time, the term Cotard syndrome became associated with a range of similar delusional presentations, usually in severe depressive or psychotic states. The defining symptom of Cotard syndrome is nihilistic delusion, a false belief that one's body, self, or existence is absent or has ceased. Patients may insist they are dead, decomposing, or hollow inside. Some even report smelling rotting flesh or seeing their reflection fade. Alongside these delusions, many sufferers experience severe depression, anxiety, guilt, and detachment from reality. Cotard syndrome often coexists with other psychiatric or neurological disorders such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, major depressive disorder with psychotic features, or neurological damage caused by stroke, brain injury, or epilepsy. While the exact cause of Cotard syndrome is still not fully understood, several theories attempt to explain it. Neuroimaging studies suggest abnormalities in brain regions involved in emotion and self-recognition, especially the parietal and temporal lobes, and areas of the limbic system such as the amygdala. These dysfunctions may disrupt the brain's ability to integrate sensory input and emotional response, leading to a dissociation between what the patient perceives and what they feel. From a psychological perspective, Cotard syndrome may represent an extreme coping mechanism, a way for the mind to make sense of overwhelming despair or loss of identity. Diagnosing Cotard syndrome can be challenging because it often appears with a symptom within other disorders rather than as a distinct disease. Clinicians must carefully assess the patient's mental state, underlying depression or psychosis, and neurological health. Treatment typically involves a combination of antidepressant and antipsychotic medications, electroconvulsive therapy, ECT, which has shown notable success in many cases, and psychotherapy to address distorted beliefs and emotional distress. Early recognition and integrated care are crucial, as untreated patients may neglect self-care or become suicidal. Cotard syndrome also raises philosophical and ethical questions about personal identity and existence. How can someone feel dead when clearly alive? The disorder blurs the boundaries between physical life and psychological death, highlighting how deeply our sense of being depends on brain function and emotional coherence. Culturally, representations of the living dead in literature and film may reflect the same existential anxieties embodied in this syndrome, illustrating how mental illness influences and is influenced by social imagination. In conclusion, Cotard syndrome remains one of the most fascinating and perplexing psychiatric conditions known to medicine. Though rare, it offers profound insight into how the brain constructs reality, identity, and emotional meaning. Continued research into its neurological and psychological mechanisms may not only help those who suffer from this delusion, but also deepen our broader understanding of human consciousness itself. In many ways, Cotard syndrome reminds us that the experience of being alive is not merely biological, it is also deeply psychological. If you feel like you are alone in this world, you are not alone. Please call the suicide hotline 988 if you feel like you need help. Locate your local mental health clinic and seek help. Like I said, you are not alone. We are here for you. Just reach out your hand. That is all for now, my fellow chipmunks. Good evening, morning, and afternoon.